Good morning, everybody. Subby. What a week we have endured here in West Central Missouri with the storms that come through Monday evening. I am so proud of how the community has come together, how hard companies such as Osage Valley, Sac Osage, Como, all these electrical companies, they come together. I do believe just about everybody is back on. There are a couple small communities that I do believe are still without power, but uh, I mean, for 5 or 6 days after everything that I've seen down there in St. Clair, Henry, and Benton counties, where you just have miles of sheared electrical poles down into fields, and to know that electricity back on, I in back of my mind, I'm looking at weeks. They're doing it in hours and days. So just incredible work by our local electrical companies. So big shout out to them. The way organizations across the Midwest have showed up at our doorstep with supplies and water and food, and we have more help coming in today as well, and we're going to talk about that. So, what I want to do, I want to kind of give you guys kind of a brief rundown what we can expect for today, tomorrow, Monday. We're going to take a look at rainfall totals, which seems going to be probably the biggest issue that we have as we go through the weekend. And then we're going to take a look at some of the latest updates on the resources that are still available for those that need it. And we got to, even though this is a holiday weekend, an extended weekend, the first big summer holiday of the year, we have to keep in mind that there are still people in need. There are people who have lost their house, their cars. They still need resources. They still got a mess in their yard. They're not taking a break this weekend, so there are going to be resources out there to help them as we go through this holiday week. So, what you're looking at, of course, radar from around the area. We had this big, and of course, you guys know the terminology, the big glob of showers and thunder showers that had moved through overnight last night. This is called a mesoscale convective system, an MCS. Just a big fancy word for a glob of storms. Moved through the area last night. It's almost out of west central Missouri. We still have some showers in southeast Benton County, southern St. Clair County. But right now, it's looking like after this MCS moves through our area, we should have a relatively dry late morning, afternoon, early evening before the next round of showers and thunderstorms approach our area. The severe threat for west central Missouri, very, very low all the way through the weekend. I cannot say there could be a couple of cells out there that grow strong enough maybe to produce some hail, or maybe a wind gust of 50, 55 miles per hour. But for the most part, that's going to be isolated down, of course, where they don't need any more rain. Southwest Missouri, northeast Oklahoma, northwest Arkansas. Looks like they're going to be kind of the center of any kind of severe threat that we have going on through the rest of the weekend. And of course, the most rainfall, where they're still looking at additional 3 to 6 inches of rainfall down in far southwest Missouri. So those that might be camping at Stockton Lake, over at Lake of the Ozarks, Lake Taneycomo, you guys are going to have to still stay kind of weather aware, and for changing river levels, lake levels. You're going to have to pay attention to that too, because actually Vernon County, we'll take a look at the rainfall totals here in just a second, what was received overnight. But Vernon County is under a flash flood warning. They received 2 to 3 inches of rainfall overnight last night on already saturated soil, with an additional 2 to 3 inches of rainfall here over the weekend. So unfortunately, there's a lot of farmers in that area. I know a lot of them personally. I worked and lived in Nevada in the past, and they're not going to like me very well down there in Vernon County. So, but unfortunately, they're going to have to endure that. So, and again, here probably, let's see here, it's 9:45, probably around the 11 o'clock time frame this morning. We should have most of these showers out of west central Missouri, and again, be left with mostly dry late morning, afternoon, early evening before round 2 comes in. And then after that, we're going to have more rain and thunderstorms coming in overnight tonight. Likely not going to be anything strong. And again, west central Missouri is just on the northern tip of all the rain chances, thunderstorm chances throughout the weekend. So our southern zone, St. Clair County, southern Benton County, of course Hickory County, Vernon County, you guys are going to see those higher rainfalls. Up here in Henry, Johnson, Cass, Pettis, Bates County, we're going to be looking at additional inch and a half of rainfall expected through Monday. Monday again, we're gonna see some of those isolated showers, thunder showers throughout the day, like we're gonna see tomorrow. But again, the more steady rain, the heavier rainfall, the heavier storms are going to be isolated down there in southwest Missouri, really from a Nevada over to Wablo, down to Springfield and south. That's going to be kind of the corridor of the highest rainfall and the threat for seeing some of those stronger storms. But of course, I am around the radar and watching out for you guys throughout the course of the whole weekend. I'm going to be kind of working a little bit of emergency management as well, making sure resources are needing to be where they need to be through the course of the weekend. So let's take a minute and let's talk about some of the resources that are available out there right now. I encourage you, if you live in these areas that were hit Monday night, if you're on Facebook, I encourage you to go and follow Snyder's Corner on Z Highway. Snyder's Corner has a Facebook page. They have been our hub here in Henry County to get supplies down to the people. Amanda Johnson doing such a fabulous job down there at Snyder's Corner. We've been in constant contact since day one. She lived right on the border of St. Clair, Benton, Henry County. Right on the corner where they get their name from. And it has been the hub for everybody to come up to get fuel. They've been fixing them free dinners, free lunches. People have been donating free lunches up to Snyder's Corner for anybody affected. Been giving away ice, water so that they can flush their stools. I mean, Snyder's Corner has been just a blessing for the area, and they are going to continue to be our hub for Henry County and obviously for parts of St. Clair and Benton County as well. So what we have going on right down there today, yesterday we had show you a picture, we had trucks from the Convoy of Hope response team. We got a hold of them. They came down in semis. Actually, Mark Harden had arranged to get a skid steer down there with pallet forks to unload pallets of water, tarps, just about anything that people might need down in our area. Big shout out to the Convoy of Hope. They did a remarkable job down there. We also had the Salvation Army from Benton County. fantastic. We give them a call. They said, yep, we got supplies. Come on down and get them. We left with truckloads of air mattresses, bottled water, soda, toys for the kids, hygiene products, the whole 9 yards. And what you guys have to understand, there's people that could not stay in their house because they had a 50-year-old tree in the middle of their living room. They had no power. They had no water. They were in tents outside their house. With the big holiday weekend coming up, they didn't want to leave their houses. There's a lot of people coming in from out of state, out of town. They wanted to protect their home. I can't blame them. They didn't want to leave. So we want to make sure they get their resources. We also have yesterday afternoon, and we are also going to have them this afternoon. But yesterday afternoon, we had portable shower units come down to Iconium there at the volunteer fire station there at Iconium. They can go and take showers. I think they are there today from noon to 4. They're going to see, how many people actually utilize them. They're welcome to stay there tomorrow as well. But if you need a hot shower, they have their trailers set up. Now for today, and again, I encourage you to go follow Snyder's Corner. Amanda does a great job updating everybody in the area on what is going on. So we'll just take a look at their post that she made about 23 minutes ago. She said, good morning, exciting news, everyone. Of course, free resources. The Southern Baptist Disaster Relief. We contacted them here in Henry County. Actually, our intern, Tiffany, she's doing a fabulous job here at Henry County. She actually reached out to them and they said, sure, we'll come down. We'll assess the situation. They came down, spent the day down here yesterday, assessing the needs of the area. And they are actually going to bring in some of those portable shower units into Mount Zion. They're going to be available from today through Tuesday. Today's hours from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So if anybody is needing a hot shower, they said that, they would like for you to bring your own, of course, towel, soap, shampoo. All of the sanitation is done by them, but this is going to be something that is going to be so valuable down in that area with all the workers being out there on a chainsaw for 10, 12 hours a day trying to clean up their own yards. This is huge. If you are in need of food, the Iconium Fire Station has non-perishable food boxes available. And that was provided by the Convoy of Hope as well. And of course, there at Snyder's Corner, they still have bottled water and hygiene products, and they have lots of supplies down there at Snyder's Corner for anybody that is needing it. Another awesome service that the Southern Baptist Disaster Relief is providing is if you still need help in cleanup, getting trees cut, you can swing by the Mount Zion Church there on Z Highway. They're going to have people available there that will get all your info and get a time for teams to come out and help tear down the rest of the fallen trees, cut them up, get them out of your way, get your driveways cleared. This is incredible service here on a holiday weekend that they are making themselves available. So this is great news. It is just incredible support that we are getting from our neighbors, our friends, our communities, and here in the Midwest is providing all of this assistance to those that were down there in that war zone. So we've had a very, very long week. It is not over just because we hit the weekend. So it's not like we forget everybody because it's Saturday now. We're going to continue to try to bring resources, get people what they need in our communities throughout the weekend. I'm also going to be watching very closely radar just for, if we have any stronger storms that look like they're going to be moving into a campsite area or to an RV area or around the lakes. I'm going to be updating on social media throughout the weekend to kind of keep you guys up to date with all the information. So that's all I've got for today. And again, if anybody with outdoor plans, I think probably here in an hour or so, most of these showers are going to be moved out of the area. And I think you're going to be able to enjoy today. Get some outdoor plans finished up. Enjoy it today. We're going to have numerous isolated showers, thunder showers tomorrow and Monday. So we'll have a few breaks in between, but today will likely be the nicest day out of the Memorial Weekend. So definitely get out and enjoy it if you can. And then, of course, make sure you follow Snyder's Corner. Make sure you follow Iconium Fire Station Facebook page as well. They are putting information out there to people. They started doing that yesterday. So you kind of keep up to date what we've got going on here in the area. I know that Donna's Drive-In, I know them personally. They did such a kick butt job of feeding the linemen, feeding the workers, no charge, keeping them full of energy, and come in for a great hearty lunch. Ben Franklin right here in Clinton providing lunches to our linemen so that they can get out, and they did such a great job. I was in communication with a couple from Osage Valley Electric. They're calling me, kind of letting me know how the status of their work that they're doing in the area. So I'm very, very humbled by the way that the community had jumped in. And of course, going through this is really, at least from my experience in emergency management, Mark Harden's experience in emergency management, this hit such a wide area, did such devastation across multiple counties and multiple miles. There's things that we have jotted down that we're going to do better next time. This is something that kind of brings the community together. We take a look at our weaknesses, we take a look at our strengths, we take a look at what we did right and things that we could be better at. And so not only are we working together as a community, but we're improving the community in case another event like this should happen later on into the future. So we're excited to be able to help. But again, with Memorial Day weekend, a time to relax, a time to spend time with family. But we have to remember that we still have people that have lost their homes, their cars. Thankfully, no lives were lost, but a lot of rebuilding is still left to go. So thank you guys so much for all the support through my page, through emergency management page, through our communities. We couldn't do it without you guys. So enjoy the rest of the day today. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, that's going to be Snyder's Corner Facebook page, Iconium Fire Department Facebook page. Two key ones right here in our area to make sure to follow on Facebook. The American Red Cross and Allie, they have been absolutely fantastic. Couldn't ask for a better group to work with. They set up the emergency shelter in Warsaw. They have been instrumental in getting resources from point A to point B. They have done a fantastic job as well. I can probably keep going on for the next 30 minutes of all the organizations and businesses that has helped through this, but we've got a ways to go. We've still got resources coming in throughout the weekend, so make sure you guys stay up to date on what's available if you are still in need or need help of any sorts or matters. Please stay up to date on the Facebook pages, and we'll make sure we get that information out to you guys. Take care, guys. Stay weather aware. We'll be talking to you soon.